Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan, the OVA about Annie, the part 2. I already watched the part 1. If you want to see that, I'm gonna put the link into the eye, you know, of that part 1 of that OVA about Annie. And just after that, I'm gonna watch the number 3. The part 3, it's not really the part 3 because it's something else. It's about Mikasa, but it's only one episode, one OVA. I'm gonna watch it after that. Right now, let's talk about Annie. Let's talk about the fact that I wanted to discover more about Annie, about her background, about her family, about her dad, for her character, because we know how much it represented, that relationship with her dad. I mean, that was the only thing that we discovered about her during Attack on Titan. But after what I discovered at the end of the season 3, after all of what I know now about the Marshals, about the Eldians, about the 9 Titans, about the fact that they were taking kids to be these Titans, you know what happened to Zeke, the fact that his dad wanted Zeke to be one of these Titans, to use him after that, like, I was wondering about Annie and about the other ones, about Rainer, about Bertolt, about their families, how it happened for them. What we saw during the part 1 of that OVA, that little flashback with her dad, and what Annie said about being fully dedicated to that mission and to what her dad was saying. He was giving orders to her, she was obeying, that's what she said. Full obedience to her father, to this mission, to have that destiny for him, for her dad. She had that destiny to accomplish, to be one of these Titans, to accomplish this mission. But we know also we had that flashback during Attack on Titan, I can't remember when, about the fact that he had regret about what he did to her. You know, he said stuff about it and the fact that he wanted her to come back at some point. So I'm wondering about their relationship. I want to see more, to discover more, and what she said to herself, you know, with this voice inside of her head during the part 1. It was about the fact that she has that mission, she has to do it, someone has to do it, and it's her. She doesn't want to think about it too much. Each time that she said that she thought that, you know, I don't want to think about it too much, it's tomorrow, things like that, each time she thought at the same time, you know, to Marco, what happened to Marco, how he died, you know how much it broke me that moment. Like, I had to make a big break after that moment, that scene, because it was awful to discover how he died. It broke my heart, so to have it again during this episode, it's rough. And I knew that for Annie it meant a lot, because she was really shocked when it happened, and what we had of her after that, with what we know about her now, like, it was different for her. Okay, she was accomplishing her mission, but she was also beginning to say stuff like her mission was a total nonsense, or at least she had some doubt about it, or at least she didn't care about the purpose of her mission anymore, like nothing was making sense. I don't know, she gave me that impression at least. I want more about that. I want more about her sharing her feelings. I want more about her background with her dad, her story. Maybe that part, you know, I mean, that aspect, it would be too easy for me to have it right there. Like, it's things that I need to discover during Attack on Titan. Oh, but I want that. And you know, that mission right there that she has as a member of the military police about finding that girl. It's interesting, the story with the drugs, with her dad, with that weird relationship that girl had with her dad, with this business that his dad is making, all of that. It can be interesting and all, but at the end, I'm watching this OVA for Annie to discover more about Annie. Annie is interesting into this episode, so I hope that you're using that mission also to show that Annie is getting more involved with people inside and she cares about them. Not only about accomplishing her mission, once again, not only that, but also because she cares. I don't know. She wants to save that girl, something like that. I hope that we're gonna have something about it. Right there, for now, my theory about that girl disappearing, I think that her dad lost money with his legal business, so he began an illegal business and that's why he's continuing to live his good lifestyle and all. She learned it and she was against it. That's why she was spending all of their money, you know, into the bars and stuff like that. That's why she got mad at that guy when he took that drug in front of her, because it was a drug that her dad is selling. But the story with the boyfriend, with finding drugs into the boyfriend's apartment, was it really her boyfriend? And why the drugs right there? I don't know. And that guy under the bed for me is dead. But how can he die like that? We'll see. And I'm gonna snap during this OVA, during the second part of that little story. And I really hope that we're gonna have more about Annie. Okay to have that mission, I'm okay for it, but I want more about Annie herself. We'll see. I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which we have 6 episodes of advance, it's really a lot. We've extended our 4 reaction parts. I'm putting 4 reaction parts for big episodes, you know, for which I reacted a lot and stuff like that. Each time I'm saying you what version I put on my Patreon on the description, but also on the schedule that I post each Monday on YouTube, Patreon and Twitter. And also the extended reaction part, it's still interesting, I think, for you, because you know that right there for YouTube I'm forced to cut a lot into the video, like to keep only 5 seconds each time, to make a lot of breaks, to play with opacity, and even that sometimes it's not functioning and they are still blocking the videos and I'm fighting again and again and again. Like for some episodes of the season 3, I think that you add like the 18th version of the video. Can you imagine, you know, how much I had to cut into it because of YouTube, and still it didn't work. Once it's published, you know, you have it, I'm not fighting for it anymore. As long as it's still available for you to be able to watch it, I'm not fighting for it anymore. But that's why I created my Patreon, you know. If you want to support me and if you want really to see the versions that you are supposed to see, you have my Patreon. Let's go for this part 2. Why? Yes, but he was killed, and how? Look at him! How did he die? Ah, that's why. You're blocked, no? Okay, but you have to make that, all of that really quick. Because it touched you? You beat your dad? No way. You're proud of her? What a weird dad. They would have taken... Yes! They stole it from her dad. She didn't want her dad to continue to sell it. No? Ah! Red eye. Who are you guys? Lou? With them, I think. I mean, willingly not being captured or what? The dad? Why the dad would have told you that? That ring, we know the importance of that ring. What? You're gonna transform, Annie? You do? Right there? No one saw you transforming right there, Annie? Ah, on me. How did you make this arm disappear? She's good. But she didn't die, Annie. She didn't. You're immortal, Annie. Even not a titan, you. Even not a titan, she's not. Ah, okay, you were. Okay, working for. So you have her? Your son? She's gonna come back like the last time. You're inclusive, Annie, for sure. Where is she? You're making. But you're making it. So you did it with your dad. You were not forced, you were not against it. I was wondering that. What does it mean for you, Annie?
お待たせ。ドーナツ。初めて食べます。
Never? You know, poison, stuff like that? She's making drugs.
ポデロンを作らなければいいだけなのでは。パパのそばにいたら助けてあげたくなっちゃうの。お約束のウォールローゼの通行許可証です。破ることもできますよ。あなたもゆっくり休んで。そうしたいところですが。
You can! You're helping the girl, you're not accomplishing your mission.
あなたがケンパー・ボルツを殺したんですね。話を聞いているとき、執事の方がメモを渡しましたね。あれはケンパーからの今すぐ娘を返す。金を持って家に来い。
How did you kill him?
話をした。しかし何らかの問題が起き、殺害に至った。ケンパーの家の灰皿にこれが。あなたしか吸えないものなんでしょう。もし憲兵団が本格的に捜査。
あれは事故だった。あのクズは最初から娘を返す気などなかった。
タバコと酒の匂いを嗅いでいましてね。もううんざりなんですよ。ただ疲れてるだけです。早く終わりにしたい。それだけです。
You want him to stop to go after his daughter?
留置場へは行きません。
Annie, you helped that girl?
どうして私を助ける？
勘違いしないでください。これは自分のためです。なさなければならないことは
Also,
何があろ
but
うとなさなければならないから。ありがとうございます。でもこの町を離れるかもしれませんので、故郷に帰れるかもしれないんです。
at least you had that up?
一番強そうなやつを倒して繊維を奪う。
正解だ。なさなければならないことは何があってもなさなければならない。
That's what she
そ
said
の
at
た
the
めに俺たち
beginning.
は全力を尽くすんだ。
カーリー・ストラットマンは3日前に恋人のケンパー・ボルツとオートへ向かったことが判明した。
You helped the girl to be free from her dad.
これ以上の追跡は不可能と思われる。あんたまさか家出娘探してるわけじゃないわよね。
No!
それより男に会うならこれくらいしてった方がいいんじゃないの？
俺が間違っていた。今さら許してくれとは言わない。世の全てを敵に回したっていい。この世の全てがお前が恨まれることになって。
I remember that. That's why you know the fact that he was so rough with you.
今日第57回壁外調査にて
Still at the end,
エレン・イエーガーの捕獲。
and you went on that mission. And me. I'm divided. I'm really divided about this OVA, you know, these two parts together, that story about what we discovered about Annie during these two episodes, these two parts about that story with Carly and all. I'm divided about it. The thing which is great with OVAs, like it was the case with No Regrets, for example, and with Levi, is the fact that we can discover more about these characters, we can learn more about themselves, you know, with a particular story, and because of that story we're gonna discover another part of them, or because really we're gonna go deeper into their backgrounds, their stories and all. And for Annie, I have to say it, I said it during the intro of the last episode, that's what I expected, go deeper into her story, to have more time with her father and all. And okay, we had some flashbacks during these two episodes, but it was not enough, and it was just a repetition of what we know of her and of her relationship with her dad. So because of that, I can't consider that we went deeper with her character, with discovering more about herself. So normally, because of the story that we had during these two episodes, we should have known better Annie, discovered more about her character, how she is reacting, another aspect of her. Did we? Did we discover that? I mean, it's not so obvious because, okay, at the end she managed to find the girl, but the conclusion of that, you know, Annie's conclusion of that is the fact that she helped that girl to get out. She helped that guy, her dad, you know, with helping her to get rid of the body, Kemper's body, because of the fact that she wanted to end all of that mission during that day because she had another mission to accomplish tomorrow and she needed that particular mission to be over. You know, for Annie, for how she reacted, for what she did, and for what she said to them but also to us, it was only that. It was only that at the end. To finish the mission, to tell to everyone that she discovered the truth and that she knows everything, but okay, the girl, I'm gonna help you, you're gonna get out. Okay, the dad, I'm gonna help you, we're gonna take care of that body and I'm gonna let you do your business, like I'm not gonna put you in jail or not anything else, like really, do your stuff, everyone do your stuff, just leave me out of it because I don't have time to lose with it and I don't want people to look at me differently, to look further into my past and stuff like that. So it was only for our own interest, according to Annie. But if we are thinking about it, you know, if we are thinking about what the writers maybe made with these two parts, you know, of the OVA, the messages that they could have put into it, that they could have used, and that maybe we could just take, you know, to explain Annie's character, you know, and actions and stuff like that. For me, the thing which can be interesting right there is the fact that she helped that girl to be free, to be far away from her dad. That girl, she knew that if she stayed with her dad, she would continue to help him, she would continue to do what he wants, because it was fitting her for her also. Like, if you are thinking about it, about Annie's situation and Carly's situation, they were both working with their dads, stuff like that. Like, you know, for Annie to help someone to be free from her dad, to who she was obeying and she was tired of it, you can be like, okay, Annie, it's the same with her and her dad. But at the end, it's not because of the fact that Annie, she really wants to come back home. She is now far away and she doesn't like that. She wants to come back home, she wants to respect that promise that she made to her father. Okay, it was good, you know, it was good. You know, it was a good OVA, it was a good story. At the end, you know, to have Annie transforming like that and also not dying and all of what happened with that, like, it was great. To have Annie fighting, it's always great because the girl is so good at it. To have her also investigating on that case, it's just proving that she's really clever. So it was cool to spend time with her and to see her in actions, but I have some regrets about the fact that we're not discovering more about her past, her backgrounds, we're not discovering more about her character, how she's functioning, how she's feeling, and the story that they are telling us, we're not gonna use it after, you know, in more episodes and stuff like that. Like, it was cool to spend more time with Annie, but except for that, to spend more time with her, we didn't learn more from her or about her. That's why I'm a little divided, you know, about this OVA. I hope that the one that I'm gonna watch right now about Mikasa is gonna be different. It's gonna be only one episode, you know, only one part, so we'll see how it's gonna be. About your past, Mikasa, please! We'll see. You're gonna see that on another day, on another video. Remember that if you're watching this on YouTube, on Patreon they already have all of the OVAs, like we have 6 episodes of advance on Patreon, so it means that they already began the season 4. They are at least at the episode 3 or 4 today, something like that, if you can be interested. So it's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.